his whole career as that got blocked. Ball turns the corner. That time got by Brooks, got fouled. He'll get free throws.
Yeah, LaMelo doesn't look quite all the way healthy to the game. A Margarita and a Margaritaville t-shirt starting at just $29. It's 5 o'clock somewhere, Craig. Secure your Margarita Monday t-shirts tonight at Rockets.com.
So we have received our Margarita Monday shirts. We will be wearing them on Monday for the show. I'm looking forward to that.
Guys, I got mine already. They gave me one.
I know.
Right now, 0 for 9 shooting. And nice work off the glass. Anthony Edwards, his 12th point.
Chris Finch talked about how they need Anthony Edwards to attack more, to be going in transition, get out and drive.
Got a technical foul. I think it's on Caldwell Pope. Oh, no, it's on Anthony Edwards, the other number 5. Can't show up the officials.
3-point line. Curry left it short, got it to Williams. White flew out at him, and we get a whistle. Is this a technical against the bench?
I have to see if Curry shot an air ball.
It
is his own rebound.
The technical on the Bulls bench there. Not sure if it was Drummond or.
Ball don't lie, baby. See, did he hit rim? He caught his own shot, which should have been traveling. Unless Io hit that initial move.
Obviously, this dunk. There is Levine drawing a foul on Doncic, who now wants a review naturally, pointing back at Jason Kidd. He was good to tease him up.
Well, I'm telling you, listen, and I love Luka. I'm a big fan of Luka Doncic, but he complains on every single play, whether he's directly involved or not. I don't even think Jason Kidd has to say anything. Let him do all the talking. Look at him.
Jason Kidd might be the quietest coach of the NBA.
Yeah. He's like, well, you don't have to say anything. You got Luka there.
How was Jason as a talker when you guys would see, kind of cross paths during your days playing? Was he a talker or was he quiet?
He was a coach on the floor.
Okay.
I mean, he's like the original Lonzo Ball.
Oh, nice block. And then a foul. Fontecchio thought he had a dunk. And Tony Brothers has a technical foul on somebody.
Fontecchio?
Yeah, Fontecchio, I believe. Vince Williams, that was a clean block. So Vince Williams will shoot the technical.
Lakers now 5 of 17 from three-point range. Technical foul on D'Angelo Russell.
I don't know where he was going with that one. I'm not sure what Russell. Maybe he thought somebody was grabbing Hayes. I'm not sure what he said or did, but
having a conversation here with Mitchell Irvin, who promptly teed him up.
Can Thomas get it going here? Drive. Hesitation. Cam Thomas with a nifty deuce. He wanted a foul called and may have said something, or someone said something, to lead to a technical.
I think it may have been Jock. He did get hit. That was a crazy double clutch for him to still get that shot off and finish it.
They're going to get Cam Thomas with the technical. And Butler makes the free throw, so the Nets had cut it to 6.
So take a look at this. After he made, so a little clutch there, and then Cam turns and
he smacked the arm. Clock. Miami will have it on the side.
What a move. I mean, I'm not sure he gets hit up top as he's talking about.
To score within 5 to 7 points, even after the defense gets set. But that was a pure fast break opportunity.
Chris Middleton trying to hunt down the Anunoby, I think, just got teed up as he was waiting by the scorer's table to check back in.
See if Darko Rajakovic elects to challenge that call. based on the reaction from his player. But they called him Chris Middleton for a tackle, which to me is not a bad thing. I mean,
Well, Chris was frustrated.
well, it looked like they call a foul on. Okay, they did. And so this is a build-up. You know, this is the Dame Lillard getting smacked across the face. It's the incredible physicality.
There's Trae Young behind his back. His bodies are on the floor. Corey Kispert slow to get up.
Hopefully he's okay.
There's going to be a technical foul called on Trae Young.
We thought he had some contact on last couple possessions.
Jordan Poole going to the free throw line. 79% from the free throw line this season. 2 years
Floor game. He can do it in a lot of different ways. Embiid, he's been one of the better players off of the bench despite not shooting it consistently as of yet. And great hustle that time, but Philadelphia is going to come away with it. And there's a technical on the bench of the Toronto Raptors.
Technical foul has been called on Garrett Temple.
It's going to be called on Garrett Temple, the veteran. Toronto started Garrett Temple. That's why you see him getting up and walking along and like he is sharp when he shows up to the. Taken by Melton. Oubre steps into it, and it's good. 9-0 run, and the largest lead for Philadelphia.
Technical foul.
Yep.
Patrick Beverly.
It's on Beverly, a technical foul shot. Gary Trent Jr. goes to the line. Yeah, right there.
In that shot clock, you still had time. You don't want to give the Sixers that much time if you miss.
15-4 run by Philadelphia to end the quarter. Last 3:52, they lead 90-77. Embiid 90-77 as we get set for the fourth quarter here. And it looks like we have a technical foul.
Technical foul has been called on Chris Boucher.
It's on Chris Boucher. And that's going to lead to Maxey going to the free throw line. And I think there was a response, Chris Boucher to Pat Beverly. And you see Boucher and Gary Trent Jr. and Beverly all together having a few words. And Boucher's looking over at the officials saying, come on. 91-77. Cut off, mid-range Jay, short. And Philly's offense has stalled. Barnes to Pascal. And the Raptors on a run. It's a 10-point game. And a technical. And another technical against the Toronto Raptors. And it's on Pascal Siakam. I think he wanted an and one. The reason
without the ball getting close to the paint. Kyra, little two-man game. Patience, he got fouled. He's going to the line, shoot two.
I like what he did right there because he used Jonas like a lead blocker.
Right.
Right? When he came off that pick and roll, you can see Jonas is there and him and Durant, wow, it's a nice elbow right there.
Yeah, Jonas got the worst of that, and it was a blatant call. I mean, obvious.
He's talking to the official about it right now.
Yep. It's not a physical game, though. 7:37 to play. And a technical.
He's not even talking to
Bill Kennedy. That's unusual. He was 4 of 6 in last night's game. So Monty's going to him. Played 23 minutes last night, so there is confidence.
This has been brewing the entire game. This has been brewing all game, though.
Right. So a tactical. 1 free throw. Jordan Hawkins will take it.
Jonas is walking straight to that line, too.
Yeah, he was. Jordan, the rookie, beat him to it. So now, 8-1, get it across the line, and the Pels are 4-1. Strong. Been a long time since they've had a 4-1 start.
Duran got thrown out. Duran just got thrown out.
So costly night for the young man. 13th overall last year.
This has been going on the entire game.
And that wasn't even much in comparison to what we saw earlier.
In comparison to so many other things that were going on.
Right.
Driving on Black. That's great defense by AB. Well, they're a good rebounding team. Markkanen can't put it in. Picked up by Anthony. Markkanen took a nasty spill. Anthony to Banchero. What have we got? A technical on Utah? Markkanen is down. The crowd booing.
And technical on head coach Will Hardy, I think.
I think he ran out onto the floor.
Yeah. Markkanen went down pretty hard. Grabbed his hip as he went down.
Wendell Carter Jr. challenged his shot. Let's get another look at it. Banchero straight up and down, and Wendell stripping the ball away, and Markkanen fell awkwardly on his back.
Drives by Keontae, slip a pass down low. That's how quick it can turn. Anthony Black on a backdoor cut and scores.
So there's got to be communication. Anthony Black out on that right wing. Technical foul on the bench of the Magic.
Right there is on the floor. That's a great replay. Yeah, you got teammates trying to pull him back.
Yeah, I mean,
Here's Wembanyama. Eubanks quickly closing out. Johnson with that dribble hesitation. Gets himself into the paint. That one no good, but we're going to get a loose ball foul called inside. That'll be on Durant. And now Frank Vogel has been teed up by Tony Brothers.
Garland turns the corner. Floats it up and scores. Darius Garland grew up in Gary, Indiana, but played his high school basketball. Ended up in Tennessee. His dad, a Hoosier native, and there's a technical foul
on him.
And it's on Darius. Shot clock off.
You're going to have to be able to help, buddy.
6 to play.
You got to be able to help, buddy. Is that another delay? That's a technical. LeVert just hit the ball. That's a technical. They just had one delay, and LeVert just did it again. And then Strus just got a technical as well. So we can knock down points here. I'm not saying pointers. These are points.
And that's with 2.6 to play.
He may lose his rights there. You just can't touch the ball. That one's just simple. When the ball comes through, you got to let it go. And you can see Halliburton is calling for that. And then shortly thereafter,
Jokic double team, quickly back out. Murray looking, 5 on the 24. Jokic gets it back. He thought he got fouled, gets it back on the miss. Thought he got fouled again, and they do blow the whistle. And then a technical foul, I believe, has been called on Grant Williams.
and that tech came from the 2 plays before where he thought he got fouled, and he was arguing that. So you knew it was coming.
That voice gets a little bit annoying.
Even
right?
for the officials.
That's right. They are human too.
Well, Jamal Murray will shoot the technical foul. It's on Grant Williams, who's now pleading his case to Eddie Malloy. And a jab step. Murray trying to keep him in front, and a foul on Murray. That's 4 fouls on Murray.
This pass, you know what happens in the game, and I hate to say this for Jamal Murray. You know, I thought it was a foul with the knee. You know, I do understand he's trying to move his feet. He's frustrated.
As you can see, he thinks Irving's pushing off a little bit there. Just the 2 of 7, and I was okay with him being cold. Hopefully he doesn't get hot.
Giving help on Bates Diop, but Tobias had it pried free. And now we get a whistle, and Tobias complaining about the lack of a foul call, hit with a technical foul. So Harris, again, Nick Nurse, he wants the Sixers to attack. Oh, yeah. Oh, my. That is totally
this game is he has no desire to do anything else except for just bite the rim. All he wants to do is dunk on someone. Oh, and a does stop. Right in front of the Pacer bench. Aaron Nesmith is all sorts of angry. Nesmith and Brandon Miller collided, and there was a heavy fall for Nesmith.
Right side of your screen. Nesmith is moving, doesn't even see Brandon Miller, who's trying to get out to Halliburton. I mean, Halliburton, hottest guy on the floor. That is his responsibility. He's trying to get out there. And Nesmith just moves right in his path.
I don't know this for a fact, but I'm assuming that Nesmith and Brandon Miller know each other. Nesmith spent 2 years playing at Vanderbilt, which is in Nashville, which is the hometown of Brandon Miller.
After review, it is a common foul against Miller, and then there is a technical foul against Nesmith for his actions after the contact.
I'm with you.
Charlotte will shoot 140.
You know, the whole world's against you. Go out there and hoop. And that's what they're doing right now.
Walker and Sharp. Walker missed it. Sharp cleaned it up. Porzingis just got teed up. He's chatting with John Butler near the baseline. I'm not sure what he did.
All right, see the drive? Oh, yeah, that's a big push in the back. I mean, if you're going to let that go, that's, I mean.
Need check time?
Well, I mean, the guy stays hot as he flexes to the crowd.
That's a weight room bucket.
Oh, Jock
Look
Vaughn.
at this.
Jock Vaughn is heated.
All over.
You got to tee him up, right?
All over Natalie Sago.
Well, I don't know what he could be mad about. It's the NBA. This is a Jason Tatum move right here. Look at this drive. Tatum, downhill. Nah. Oh, they want to push off? No way.
Levine, Nuggets overrunning all these plays, and Levine lays it in easily. Zach Levine taking advantage of a closeout situation. We've got a timeout on the floor, 7:15 to go. 35.
And a good look at DeAndre, who is on the bench at the moment, been replaced. And DeAndre hot here. Boy, there wasn't much.
I don't think they called a foul on him. He just upset.
Back. And that's huge.
Durant turns the corner inside with the finish. Looked like there was plenty of contact, and then we're going to get a technical foul here on Frank Vogel. And you understand, is he saw his star player get pinballed a couple of times working down the lane.
Well, here it is. Let's find out. Foul. Foul. 2 fouls. I don't know if he's watching something else.
Utah didn't hesitate. Going to stop in play as a technical foul. Looks like it's been called as Nurkic chirping over there with big man Isaiah Stewart from the Pistons.
I don't know what happened there, but Isaiah Stewart he's a combustible fella. We've seen him. See what Duran did more so than him.
Well, if that gets deemed a hostile,
maybe a little bit earlier, but here we go.
Oh, it's clearly.
Oh, that's what it was. That's what it was.
Yeah, so they didn't catch.
Oh, let
and that's
that
usually
go.
the case.
Let that go.
Sets at the long jumper. That one spins out. The veteran Joe Harris. Gordon sees an opening on the drive, tied up on his way to the basket.
All throughout the game, so they might be on edge. They're going to have a quick whistle, whatever you say. Like, whatever Eric Gordon said right there, if he had said that in the first quarter, they might not have called the tech. Right.
He's got nice handles, brings it up the floor. LaMelo Ball made a couple of threes to start the fourth quarter, and now he drives and finishes.
I think those 2 threes gave him a lot of confidence. We've seen him be a little bit more aggressive offensively, not really looking to pass, picking up the pace for Charlotte.
Oh, technical foul on Luka. He was called with a foul, and now a technical foul as well, which means LaMelo Ball will shoot that free throw and then have an and one.
Turnaround jumper, no, blew it at the cup, missed it, rebound. Saldana all over Kamara, who swings through, and then Aldama flops, and that's a technical foul on Aldama, who clearly flopped. We've seen it called, of course, on Friday night. We had one tonight against the Blazers, and now Saldama is teed up.
Well, it was the young man TP was just talking about, Tumani. He was involved in a double team on the ball, got back down below, along with Malcolm. They worked together to gain possession. And we've seen this in almost every game. Tumani gets under people's skin because of that physicality you were just talking about. He plays with it every single possession.
Replay review, we have a physical taunt technical foul on White, number 33, followed by a flopping violation on Blue, number 7, for embellishing the contact, which is a non-unsportsmanlike technical foul. The technical fouls offset each other, so no free throws will be shot.
NBA and ABA history.
I just don't understand that. He pushed with 2 hands.
It was a clear push. Arms extended. Durant tied up way out on the wing. He'll elect to fire the 3. Won't get the shot, but he will get the foul. Durant will pick it up. Duran will pick it up. Second personal on him, and 3 free throws coming here for Kevin Durant.
They're doing it negatively, but they're going to look to see if it's a flagrant.
Hey, can we take a peek at a reckless closeout?
Yeah, you heard Mark Davis roll by Charlotte.
Upon review, it has been determined that the closeout was reckless. Be a flagrant foul, penalty 1.
Wow.
That's key. You get the free throws and the ball. Go back and look at it.
Oh, and it was.
Just, yeah, boy.
Oh,
you saw KD's foot kind of twist there. Strip, lost it, got it back, throws it up.
That's ridiculous. I mean,
here comes Detroit.
Rarely complains either. So, I mean, you know he's getting fouled.
Looked like a free arm coming up into the face of Jordan Goodwin.
And if he stays down there long enough.
They'll head to the replay. We'll head to a timeout.
Oh, man, that is a WWE kind of move.
The 86 lead. Let's go back and look at the play that they are reviewing is Jalen Duran. Well, that is a solid shot right to the grill of Jordan Goodwin. Teeth and jawline.
Instant replay has determined that Durant's contact was unnecessary as the hand comes off the ball and initiates contact to the face of the defender. Flagrant foul, penalty 1.
Yeah, and a clarification, it was the second.
Yeah, and honestly, I don't think he meant it.
No, it was not.
Eric Spoelstra has said a couple of times he is redefining what is possible in human performance at his age. Adebayo is stripped, but he gets the late whistle. Nobody likes the late whistle.
Yeah.
It's weird, too, because when I played, you never got late whistles. Now it's almost more the norm. And I think that's one of the things that's so frustrating. You see D'Angelo there. It's questionable.
On the hand. He picks up the foul. First for D'Lo. Adebayo, 75% free throw shooter. Got another technical foul.
I think they'll get Kyle Lowry there. He has been harping at him this entire stretch.
Butler looks to the baseline. Oh, turn. Christian Wood was there to help him miss. Butler's got the rebound. He tries to force it up, and it's 2 free throws.
I think we may have a technical foul on somebody here.
That somebody being who?
Garvin.
Irvine went to Camarillo High School, not too far from Sierra Canyon. Taken, bounce pass, and a good one. And Hawkins Jr. scores. You know, you see those bounce, those skip from long range. Sometimes they get away, but that was a good one, Stu.
Yeah, again, though, turnovers getting the Lakers out of defensive positioning. Can't match up. So all of a sudden, after pulling within 6.
Just before the break, D'Angelo Russell came over to plead his case on a no call offensively in the other end. And watch James Williams appear at the top of your screen there. 1-2, gone. So Russell was initially speaking with Brent Haskell.
The team, the Lakers now, they're going to be searching for offense.
That's interesting because James Williams wasn't even involved in the discussion.
And I think that's what D'Angelo Russell said to him after the first test.
Did he try to step back? Hero could be an offensive foul. It is.
Definitely an offensive foul.
It is. Laker ball.
Hero decides to let me push the defender out of the way. Maybe I can get a shot off a little easier.
Team fouls. 2 for each side. We're past the halfway mark.
Should be. I thought there was going to be illegal defense on Tyler Hero.
I think so.
Yeah.
Reeves is immediately stepping to the line. So a freebie for the Lake Show.
Gee, the way of doing things, the culture, is different too.
Came over from Golden State. Embiid, the bucket, and the foul. Joel Embiid with a chance at a three-point play.
Joel putting Gafford along the baseline too, pushing him back. Gafford complaining about it, not liking the treatment. Oh well, watch Joel here. Bully ball, taking him completely out of the picture.
7-6. And while we were away, Wes Unseld Jr. and the Wizards challenging the foul call. This is what was called originally before we stepped away. The foul was on Daniel Gafford. Joel makes the bucket. He's supposedly going to have a chance at a three-point play. And we'll see. The guy's still conferring over at the scores table.
Well, I think the problem is, look at his hands.
So we do have a defensive foul by Gafford. So this challenge is going to be unsuccessful. However, after the defensive foul, Embiid commits an unsportsmanlike technical by extending his elbow into Gafford's face. So there'll be a technical foul assessed to Embiid. Also, since Embiid committed an illegal action to score, the basket does not count, and Embiid will get 2 free throws as the continuation had begun.
None came, and Kuzma was able to get all the way to the cup.
Harris looking for Oubre on the back cut. Thought that went off the shin of Corey Kispert, but that's not going to be what they called, at least initially. Let's see.
Here's that action again, looking for the backdoor cut.
Man.
Off of Kispert. Clearly, how is that?
Is this when I thank my optometrist?
Oh, my goodness.
All right. Well, the Wizards get away with one, and Oubre says, get that out of here. And then Gafford travels. Ball don't lie, baby. Ball do not lie.
Well, and they got a technical, too, I believe.
Let's take another look at that crazy play.
Well, they try to inbound it quickly, take advantage of the Sixers late getting back. Kelly says, we'll have none of that, thank you.
No.
Forced him to pass. Suggs around Irving with the fancy finish. Suggs up to 10 points now. Technical foul, Tim Hardaway.
Technical foul has been called on number 10, Tim Hardaway.
It started on the last layup. Got tangled up with Black.
Francis Wagner will shoot the technical.
There was he makes this one.
Right here's a little dust up.
Scott Foster known for having a short fuse.
Quick trigger?
I think that's one and done trip down the floor for the Mavs. It's an 8-point lead. Banchero's playing with 5 fouls, and he has it blocked by Powell. And now play stops. But they just, Jamal Mosley, I think, just got a tee, right?
Fired up.
Here's the play with Banchero. And then a technical foul in the aftermath of Jamal Mosley. Here's one more look at the no call.
Chest up.
The splendid shot by Kyrie Irving has lifted the Dallas lead to 11. And once again, Dallas's defense crams the door shut on Banchero. And a dagger. A dagger. First Kyrie, then Luka. And they are
come out in the second half defensively and get after it. That's momentum has carried over to the entire second half.
And for those wondering what just happened, by the way, technical foul, Anthony Black. That's why Luka had that free throw coming out of the timeout, extending Dallas's lead now to 15 points.
His work early when Steph was driving, he was getting positioned. The effort by Draymond and Wiggins to make sure that wasn't a turnover. Cunningham denied. Looney went straight up. We've seen that happen a few times now. Warriors are making it tough at the basket. The Draymond Express pulls into the station with a layup. His first field goal. And the Dubs touched double digits for the first time tonight. That's called reading the defense at full speed. He was thinking about passing it to Steph, but the way they played. Absolutely. They had Chase Center. Monty Williams got a tee during that timeout, but at Chase Center.
Giddey. Shea Gilgeous whips that pass. Josh Giddey going up. Tough shot. Tipped off the rim. Holmgren, no, but a foul. And a technical foul on Giddey.
You got to pick your battles.
Well, Tom Washington's heard enough. Now he's telling the coach to go sit down. So Trey will go to the other end. The foul on Jalen Johnson is his first, but Giddey was upset no foul was called when he was driving to the basket.